Hey, what's up, Guardians? Good morning and happy Thursday. TBL here once again to detail the items and inventory of the Agent of the Nine. That's right, another week has come and gone, and Xur is hopefully bringing us some pretty good stuff this week. I swear, it feels like no time at all passes before I'm making another Thursday video. But alright, let's dive on in. We will be covering all of Xur's details, starting off with where you can find the big man shop this week. And this time around, he's located once again in Tower North. He seems to really like that place. You'll find him hanging out on the balcony next to the speaker. From the spawning point, take an immediate left, follow the path down the winding staircase, and when you hit Tower North, Xur will be located on the far end. Alright then, big guy, what have you got for us this week? And at first glance here, I'm actually super duper psyched because he has something that I personally haven't picked up yet. But as usual, we will be covering everything in Xur's inventory, starting off with the weapons and armor he's got for sale. And first up for Titans, Xur is offering the MK44 stand-aside exotic Titan boots. Now these things come with an intellect strength stat split of 62 intellect, 58 strength. Not too bad a split. Now its special ability increases the duration of your shoulder charge and grants you a tighter turn radius while sprinting. It's an interesting ability, but you're really not going to find too much use for it. If anything, I think this exotic and the Peregrine Greaves should probably be fused into one or revamped a little bit more. But if you're a Titan out there who's yet to pick up the Year 2 variant of the stand-asides, now is definitely your chance. Alright, now moving on to the item I'm excited about. For hunters, Xur is offering the Graviton Forfeit Exotic Hunter Helm. This thing comes with a pure intellect stat roll of 74 and automatically grants you the Shade Step ability. And it is absolutely fantastic. I don't know what it is about hunters and always getting really great exotic helms, but this is the one that I hadn't picked up yet. Shade Step is of course an amazing ability, and the fact that you can have it with this helmet and still rock something like Predator or Keen Scout can just really lead to some really great PvE and PvP options. Plus, I mean, the faceplate of the helmet is also on Void Fire. That's cool enough for me. So again, this is the one helmet I hadn't picked up, so I am definitely going to be buying that and rocking it out in the Crucible from now on. Although knowing my luck, now that I've bought it, it's probably going to drop in droves. But alright, moving on to the Warlock item this week. This time, Xur is offering the Nothing Manacles Exotic Warlock Gauntlets. These things are rocking a pure discipline stat roll of 69. And their special ability enables scatter grenade tracking and grants you an additional scatter grenade charge. Now these were fantastic in Year 1. They basically turned a grenade that no Warlock ever used into a #1 choice for PvP. And then in Taken King, Bungie went and nerfed them, and they nerfed them hard. The tracking that it gives to your scatter grenades is now barely even noticeable. Some people would actually argue that your scatter grenades perform worse when you've got these on now. It's a really sad situation because of course the Nothing Manacles were great in Year 1. And speaking of shining stars from Year 1 that got nerfed in Taken King, Xur is offering the Hawkmoon Exotic Hand Cannon. Oh man, this is my baby right here. This formerly PlayStation exclusive hand cannon was a king of PvE and PvP. It hit hard, it had great range, and its stability was more than manageable. It's also rocking some abilities that can just push out absolutely insane amounts of damage. First up here we've got Luck in the Chamber, where one random bullet in the magazine will cause considerable bonus damage. And then when you mix that in with the gun's special ability, Holding Aces, you get 2 more random shots in your magazine that will deal considerable bonus damage. Now back in Year 1, every once in a while you could get these 2 abilities to proc at the same time and get a one-shot headshot kill. It was beautiful. And it really happened just infrequently enough for it not to really be OP. But oh man, in PvE, if you had a small arms weak with this thing, the damage was unreal. Unfortunately, Bungie hit it pretty hard with the Nerf stick, taking out its range and its accuracy to the point where now it's really outshot by stuff like Ayasaluna. But perhaps one day the Silvered Hawk will shake off the nerfs and take flight once again. And I would absolutely say pick up this gun in anticipation of that day. Hawkmoon's great. Alright, moving on to the Legacy Weapon Engram of the week. This time Xur's offering a Primary Weapon Engram, which you can purchase and redeem at the Cryptarch for a chance at any Year 1 primary exotic in the game. If you're looking for Last Word Year 1, go for it. Alright, checking out the strange curios here, we've got the Plasma Drive and the Emerald Coil for the Sparrow Drives. Heavy Ammo Synth, 3 for 1 Strange Coin. 3 of coins, 5 for 7 strange coins, and of course Glass Needles, which you can get for 3 strange coins, 3 motes of light, and 1 exotic shard. Finally, we've got the Material Exchange where you can trade in 2 strange coins for 1 Mode of Light. And that's pretty much it for Xur's inventory this week, guys. Again, a couple of, one real big surpriser in there for me in the Graviton Forfeit. Super happy that's on sale this week. The MK44 stand-asides are an interesting idea, but overall it's kind of an average exotic that you're probably not going to get too many uses out of. And the Nothing Manacles, while they were super powerful and great in Year 1, are a mere shadow of their former selves in Year 2. I would say maybe pick them up if you haven't gotten them already just to fill out your collection. And who knows, maybe Bungie will undo the nerfs they did. And I would pretty much say the same thing for Hawkmoon. It's still a very fun gun to use, but it's nowhere near its Year 1 self. If some of the changes to hand cannons are undone though, it's going to be a monster and I would definitely recommend it. But alright, it's pretty much it for this week's Thursday video. I'm going to go ahead and pop on this Graviton Forfeit because, that thing looks so good and I'm so excited to have gotten it. But alright, let me know what you picked up from the Agent of the Nine in the comment section below, guys, and thanks so much for watching. But that's it for this one, and as always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians stay frosty.